Well, today we've got a bracket in a service van that's busted. So, pulled the refrigerant rack out. It's had a couple of bolts here in the bottom, screw through the side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this metal up in here, and then once I get it exposed, this all feels like steel. It's pretty thin, but I'm going to re-weld this here, and it won't be exactly like new because it was like this, but that's going to be a pretty weak weld at this point. So I'm going to seat this down, get a real solid weld on it, and then we could honestly adjust this little bracket setup up here that was done. And what I'm going to do is, instead of trying to use self tappers on this that they were doing, I'm going to get some actual nuts and washers and try to do that up a little bit better. Anyway, this is one of the Tex vans. Just got back out of the shop, and in the process we found this and want to get it fixed for him. So got the grinder, got the gloves. We need to go get the welder. Alright, so I think that went pretty good. It's real basic weld, nothing to it. Let y'all get in there, see if y'all can see it. It's kind of dark, but anyway, that's that. Next we need to get this fixed up, and they should be good to go. Well, nothing's ever as simple as it ought to be. So, as you saw, got this all bolted back up and got this together up here. It's right here at the end of the day, but this whole freaking shelf is broken. All the brackets. It wasn't just this one like I originally thought. So, tomorrow, I've got a job I'm going to get rolling. I'll be back after that. We'll jump back on this, and we'll get the they're going to get the shelves, everything pulled out for me, so when I get here tomorrow, probably late morning, be able to jump in. I need to build some tie down brackets for the top of the mounts, and then I need to finish fixing the brackets themselves where they've broken just like this one did, and trying to reinforce this whole shelving all together. So anyway, we'll see you back tomorrow. And we're back again today. So they got in this morning, pulled these shelves out of the way, removed that obstacle. So you can see, you know, this is how they're all broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to drop these down a little bit, set them in, I'm going to get a stronger weld like that instead of having this one little bitty strip of metal. These shelves are very, very heavy. So I'm going to take care of that. That'll make it a stronger brace. And then up here, I'm going to create some sort of plate like this one. So this one I can already use. I'll end up removing this rivet, and I will weld this plate directly to the van's cab. Now this is a steel frame, so I can weld to it. Just got to be really, really careful because it's thin. But these other three that are broken, I will fabricate some sort of mounting plate to come up and hit up against the top of the railing here. So gonna get this fixed, get this all welded in, and then they'll be able to get everything set back in here, and this tech will be good to get back on the road. So let's get it done. So we got these middle brackets welded in now. So what my next step is, I need to find a way to, I'm going to fabricate something on top here to anchor this to the top of the van. So this one here in the front would be pretty easy. I'm probably just going to bend it up a little bit better, get a closer fit to the metal, and just tack that down, weld it in. This back one on the far back is kind of screwed up, and I may not try to do anything with it, but these two in the middle, I'm for sure I'll find some flat bar or something and fabricate a piece that comes up, and I can anchor it directly to the roof of the van via weld. So that'll do a whole lot to take care of this, and my hope is that I'll be able to do this in such a way to where these shelvings will outlast what's left of the life of this van. It's a fairly old van, pretty beat up, so all we need is just a few more years out of it, really, and you know, I think we can get that out of what we're doing here. So that's a pretty good fit right there. You know, this is going to go against the bottom as it'll come up against the roof. So I need to make one more identical to this, and we'll get these welded in, and that, you know, they'll be ready to get the shelving back in there at that point, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Alright, that's a perfect fit. So that's piece number 2. Here's piece number 1. I'm gonna get these welded in here. Take a grinder, clean this metal up up here, and then weld it in and be done with it. Call it a day. The techs and guys in the shop get back in here, get everything reinstalled, and I can get moved on to something else. So let's go it. And that's a wrap. So we got those welded up. I did not knock those holes, by the way, they were already there. There's that one. Got that tacked up. I got all these. So I'm going to call that. I got some other stuff I need to work on. Emails, scheduling, parts, orders, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. This is just kind of one of the niches in the trade that you can get into. You know, I learned welding from my dad and grandfather growing up. They had the welding skill. They weren't truly welders, but they had the welding skill. And so, yeah, learned it from them. And you know, it serves me well in the trade today. It's something I try to teach as many guys as I can, so that, you know, there's not enough of us in the trade that know how to weld ourselves. Actually, out of the entire shop of crew of guys we have, there's literally just a handful of us that actually know anything about it. But, you know, through some cross training and getting more guys involved, we can change that, we can fix that. And this is a skill that, you know, you don't have to have, but it's really great to have. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.